Hello everyone, welcome to my video. This is Emblem Knight here. And now my fellow card fighters, this is my review for Vanguard episode 10. And I gotta say, this episode definitely takes the cake for shifting the story from being a slice of life comedy to be more about a more serious action Vanguard series. And I can only just tell you, this episode definitely was the one that it shifts the story or completely. Alright, let me give you context of how this episode just shifted everything. First off, we begin the episode as starting with everything, where we see Yu heading out, going to go see a friend just like every evening. And then his mom came in and telling him, Yu, your dad is coming home soon. And he was like, huh, so dad coming soon. Is it that time of year already? And she's just like, okay, see you soon, I'll tell you to your sister. Then we see Megumi coming into the amusement park, or Wonder Hill, where we see this little kid holding like a banner or some cloth, and it looks like he's been roughed up, and we take care of him. And then, alright, before anything else, let me put more. Alright, sorry, this episode was just so good, or I was just too baffled. Just too baffled. But alright, let me just go in the proper order. Let me take a deep breath first. This episode, so it's basically the calm before the storm of something really big that's gonna happen. But certain characters can't do much because of their own circumstances or occupations. To my left, Yu Donji, they cannot do stuff because of their personal things that deal. Yu's dad is coming home soon, and how we know in Japan, even how card animes are, certain parents are never around because they're either sick, they're dead, or they're awake because of how business hour can be like, or even they're like on a business trip or some way. And that's the reason why you couldn't vote. Donji, because he's a man of like, we still don't know much about his personal life and how his past, as like all things pre-blackout formation. He even says, I'm going out for a couple of days, guys, you can hold a 4-1 gun. And that definitely showed that Donji holds some secrets that we don't know about. Basically, considering he always looked like a pretty cheerful, optimistic guy, there's no doubt he had like a hard past within the action. Because Donji, I always said, he's the guy that does everything. But like, I feel he is that way because maybe he had like a falling out with old friends. And then, like, not much of a spoiler, but there's this one scene in the episode that gives like a context of his backstory a little bit. Where, remember, Yu, Donji, Tomari, and Megumi, they're all part of Team Blackout, but I think Donji used to belong to a different team that's called Team Daybreak. The only confirmed member we can imagine is Donji. Other people maybe talking on the phone every now and then, and there's even this mysterious woman when they was talking to him. They definitely had a bias of like, hello Donji, long time no see. And no doubt, he definitely had a favor just like, alright, let's just deal with this. But alright, let's go like, alright. Again, this episode, man, I just can't put it to words. Alright, let me just go with every character in my background just to have things easier. Yu can't do stuff because his dad's coming home for dinner. And you know that he actually wants to see him. And I can tell Dad is a really good kind of guy. He isn't strict, he isn't judgmental. He just looks like, Yu, go have fun. Those are important things you need to do. Donji, like I said, he was part of a former team called Team Daybreak. And he has some personal stuff to handle. Though he even said, I'm going out for 2 or 3 days, you gotta hold a fort for me. Megumi, be helping the little kid whose name is Shinobu, your classic anime name of someone either a ninja or basically a traitor, hint hint. And Tomari, where she was, Tomari, Megumi, they're basically the, like, you can say vice captain or like second in command of Team Blackout. They went to a meeting of the other team members around town, because there's this situation of something called Team Hunters, where they challenge groups to fight over their banner and they burn them. Basically, you submit to us, we fight you, we beat you, we burn your banner. And I'm just like, holy shit, this is basically a turf war we're going with. We see the other members, we even see their banners, even the teams. I couldn't read all of them, but the ones I saw were like Team Blackout, Team Red Devil, Team Ashura, shut up. Team Suit Speakies, or like I call them Muscle Speakies. And one that was like something called like Rose Fleur, or where all the members look like girls dressing like Mary Poppins for a tea party. And all right, the ones that were like making these like team hunts, and they Megumi was talking to the kid, yeah, and he told them like what was the group symbol, and Sakusa drew it, but Donji made a comment saying like yours are pretty good. Or the banner definitely looked like a phoenix imprinted on the shield next to a sword. So I like to call them like the Phoenix Knights, like call like that. And the symbol, well, definitely when I saw it, it looked like this didn't look like a banner for like a group or what team playing Vanguard. It looked like the symbol of a knight group. Like we can call it like the Phoenix Knights, but we can only imagine what it's gonna be. Then I made all the stuff. We see the other members, and apology because my voice is like this. But this, wow. All right, but here's a big spoiler to say: the members of this group, I like to call the Phoenix Knights, are the little kid who is a complete twerp, Shinobu, who stole Team Blackout's banner. And after he gets randomly asked, where you guys keep your banner? And Megumi was like, just being kind to this little kid. Like, oh, it's in this spot, but you can't miss it. And he was like, okay, no problem. That was already the hint thing, like, okay, he's a member of the Phoenix Knights. And then we see our favorite gay monk practitioner, Iseki, and he's a member. And I was just like, what? You're gonna kidding me. And not surprising, the reason why I'm covering you know who, Toya's also a member. Bro, when I saw it, just like, what the hell? And Toya had this faith, is that we established episode 5 with backstory with grandma and everything, that Toya is definitely a really serious kind of guy. Like, anything he does, he'll take it to the utmost limit. And he even have this faith where it's like, this is all or nothing for me. I mean, I'm not gonna stop till I team top. I can't even tell what he's doing. I can only imagine, like, Toya, yeah, he's part of Team Phoenix, like the equivalent like higher muscle. I think he just wants to beat all of them because he wants to also beat Donji. And eventually, you'll fight Yu and Megumi and Sakusa challenge both Toya and Iseki to a cardfight rematch, basically. And, oh man, when I saw it was like 2-on-2, I was like, is it going to be an attack fight just the original Vanguard did? No. It was a 1-on-1 each side, and they both lost. Megumi and Sakusa both lost. And I was like, damn it! And because when they arrived after the reunion with the team leaders, all the members of Team Blackout were knocked down. And even the park, the Ferris wheel arena, was trashed. But it's kind of weird. We only saw Toya, Shinobu, and Neri. How many other members do these Phoenix Knight guys have? Considering they also blew up another group that was called Team Blue Monday. For what I said, they were beaten 2 weeks ago. They beat them and they took the banners, which that Shinobu said like he was a member. Hey, like, that was all planned. But this is incredible because this all ties into episode 1. To where Toya would definitely have the faith he was determined to beat Donji. And he wants to beat both him and Yu. So I like how episode 9 and episode 1 are all pretty much tied all together. They're hinting and building for this big confrontation. So in the next, and my god, I'll say this. In terms of the positive stuff I definitely like, concerning the big crisis, I thought we didn't see Yu use that faith, but by the tone he is and how he is in his manner, he is definitely a good dad. He isn't judgmental, he isn't the strict kind of parent, and the child don't like. Like, you look like a laid back kind of guy. I even told Yu, I appreciate you being with us, but I know you want to be your friends. I was just like that when I was your age, where friends are you value just like family. to them. That would be something nice to do. I was just like, ah, and that's definitely a good guy. I only wish we could see his face. But considering Yu Yu and his sister's eyes are mainly like in between blue and purple, we can just see he just looks like an older Yu Yu. And man, that was like a sweet moment, but it was just like the eventual like, oh man, it's just gonna be hard for him. And we see, Megumi and Sakusa they're defeated. And he said, and Isegi's going to press this big button that just, if there was any other kind of anime, that'd be the button where the plate would fucking blow up. And that just makes it even scarier. I know it's something to do with a big Buddha statue we brought last episode. And then we end the episode with Yu Yu just running off happily to see his friends. But, oh man, when Yu Yu gets their next episode, so it's basically just going to be like any character in anime when they say the phrase like, Nani, Bakana, or Masaka. It's just going to hurt. Episode 10 definitely shifts the whole sequence with a Vanguard overdress. And man, I just love the intensity, the drama, and yet that whole vibe, like, something really big is gonna happen. And no doubt it did. There's definitely been one good episode, people. But I can't wait to see the end, because we're near the end of the first half of this part of Vanguard, to where the next curve will occur, and maybe like 2-3 months from now, like maybe until October, or like September. But I gotta say, this definitely is something I definitely am loving watching every week. And all that's been my review. This Emblem Knight, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, share, or press the bell for any of my coming videos, stuff. And if we all like to say, stand up, Vanguard. Good night, you all. And we're Ben. This is Emblem Knight, signing out. Goodbye.